Hi, I'm Becca, and this is my family. We've been living in New Zealand for the past 2 years, but twist of events, we actually ended up moving back to America. We've been living pretty nomadically here as we tried to figure out what to do with ourselves, but we just found out that we're actually moving up to Vancouver, the one in Canada, not Washington. Today is our final day, so it's a big one. We gotta pack everything up, get ready, and go on our big, humongous trip. I don't know why I said humongous. Over the next few weeks, we'll be packing up our van and getting ready for an epic trip up to Canada. Follow along with us if you want, or don't. Whatever. We'll be having a lot of fun either way. Hello and welcome to this beautiful day. It is so nice. We had breakfast and went on a nice walk. It's so sweet because William has his little friend here and they get along pretty well for the most part. And it's just so sweet watching them play together. They're good little friends. So today is our penultimate day. It is our packing and preparing and getting everything all organized and ready to go because we haven't started any of that yet. But I'm so excited because we have this huge, beautiful, amazing trip planned. So we're going to take a few days to get over to California because Billy's sister lives in LA, so we're going to spend like a week and a half there, and then we're going to spend a week driving up the west coast to get up to Vancouver to move there. So it's a lot. It's going to be like a 20-day long trip, and we keep going back and forth between this is going to be a horrible experience and it's also going to be a vacation, and it might be both. That's just the nature of having two babies and moving to a different country, and yeah, whatever. We'll make it happen. We'll make it work. It's going to be beautiful. But at the same time, I am incredibly stressed out about it. I am very anxious about a lot of things. And I used to be the person that didn't get anxious about anything. Something about this last year, it has just done us dirty. And now I suffer from a lot of these things. Thank you. Moving across the world with 2 children, losing your job. Like, our life has just been so overwhelming and crazy. I don't know how we would have made it without the very kind and generous help from our friends and family. But anyways, it just also feels very serendipitous because this video is actually sponsored. It's my first sponsor and I'm so excited about it. Thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online, which for us is incredible because we are so transient and there's no way that we could get any kind of in-person therapy for us. Let me go pass her after her daddy. Okay. As I was saying, we live such crazy transient lives right now that I would not have access to any kind of in-person therapy because we move around so much. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just have to answer a few questions about your needs and what you're looking for in therapy, and then they can match you up with the therapist in their network that matches the best with you. You have the flexibility of talking to your therapist however you feel the most comfortable, whether that is chat, text, phone call, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time, and then you can also schedule the live sessions whenever it's convenient for you. And then this is one of my favorite features. If the therapist you pick isn't the right fit for you for whatever reason, you can switch to another therapist at no additional charge. You get the same professionalism and quality that you expect from in-person therapy with a therapist that is custom picked for you. It's at a more affordable price and with more flexibility. Get 10% off of your first month at betterhelp.com/loveless, and I've also linked them down below in the description. Thank you again to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. It is my first ever sponsor. As I was saying, I am pretty flustered and stressed out about today. I have a to-do list that is about as long as our trip is, but we need to get through it because today is our last day to do it all. So I thought I would take you through. And then another thing that I'm going to talk about quite a bit today is just kind of minimalism, because looking at all of our stuff, like, everybody is so impressed about the fact that we can fit everything that we own into our van. Yeah, let's get started. So it is pretty nice because we have moved so often in the last several months. Honestly, there's not that much like purging or anything that we need to do. What we need to do today, it's a little bit of a beast, but we have to get everything like organized, hi Billy, and like really just kind of cleaned up. These are weird lighting changes. Then we can pack it up. But right now, my first step, and Billy's gonna help me out too, we need to go through all of our clothes, kind of purge some of the kids' clothes because they've grown out of some stuff in the last couple months. Then we need to get packing. But it's just so nice that we really have a very minimal amount of purging to do. So, hello, sweetie. You want to say hi? Also, I just feel like I need to say thank you 100,000,000 times to our angel friends that have let us stay in their basement for 6 weeks. Like, it is just insane here how kind they have been. Like, they just keep giving and giving to us. So just had to throw that out there. They're amazing people. The kind of people that are just like very golden hearted, and they do just keep giving. But anyways, yeah, we have been living in their basement. This has been our room that all 4 of us have been sleeping in for the past 6 weeks. It's been so nice. But like, all of our clothes are in this dresser, all 4 of us. So I think I'm going to pull all this out and get it all organized. What are you doing, silly boy? What? Look at these spoons. Look, Grandma got you these. You like them?
I did.
Wow. Here, come show them. Wow. Pretty cool. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna pull everything out and get it organized and packed. Because really, we have 2 suitcases. We have a suitcase, me and Billy, that we are splitting, and then we have 1 suitcase for both of our kids' clothes. And then we have 2 other suitcases that have all of our miscellaneous stuff. And then we have a big kitchen box, and then we have a couple of appliances. And that's it. Like, that's all that we own. That is everything that we own right now. It's insane. So as we go through the day and we get it like kind of more compact and packed up and organized, I will show you so the visualization is there. I need to stop talking and actually get some stuff done. But the other thing too, man, I'm just so chatty right now. The other thing too is like how quickly you expand, you settle, and you just start tossing things everywhere. Like, this is one of our catch-all spots. Anyways, I need to get going. Let's get going. So yeah, these are our 2 closed suitcases. Mine and Billy's that we split, Claire's and William's. So right now I'm going to go through and kind of organize really well and make sure that everything fits everybody still, and then I'll go ahead and pack them all up for good. Okay. There's mine and the kids' stuff done. I let Billy do his own. Fun note, this has been our bed for the past several months. Me and Billy, when we were first kind of living on our own, we just got one of these like Japanese futon mattresses off of Amazon. They're very cheap, but they're also very thin. We just throw it on the floor and call that our bed. We did that for a long time when we were living on our own. When we were first married. And then, I mean, when we got to New Zealand, we got that really nice one and like got it put up on a nice wooden frame and everything. But when we came back, our sister had actually stolen this because it's nice to have it to like throw it on the floor for when guests come over, especially if they have kids. Like, the kids can sleep on this. Anyways, we stole this back in that. So all 4 of us slept on this for several months. Now those 2 sleep up on the bed up there, and then I sleep on this with Clara. I kind of love it. Alright, let's move on to the next thing. What's the next thing? So I've mentioned this, but I've started weightlifting recently. It is so much fun. But I've been doing it with my friend that they're letting us stay here with, Maddie. And they have their own little like personal private gym in their garage. So it's so convenient and nice because one of the 4 adults in the house can like watch the kids while me and her work out together. It's a dream come true. But anyways, we've been working out pretty consistently for a while. This week that we're on in the program, you're supposed to test your maxes. So yesterday we did squats and my max is 115. I can squat 115 pounds, which might sound like a very small amount, but I'm very proud of it, especially 4 months postpartum, because that's what I give out on the quickest is like my core can't hold it up. Like, my legs can keep going, but anyways, yeah, it's just gonna build up over time. I'm gonna get stronger and stronger. And anyways, today we're gonna test out our max for benches. So I'm so excited. It's even more embarrassing though for my benches because what I was maxing out on before was only like 7.5 pounds on each side. So we'll see what I get to total today. You like watching us work out? You do. Hi. Okay. Easy.
Okay, push, legs. Good. Push. Good job.
Okay, that was it for me. I benched 70 pounds and that brought me up to failure. Yeah, I laugh at myself because I do feel slightly embarrassed for how weak I am, but there's nowhere to go but up. I can only get stronger from here. But I have definitely just loved my time lifting with my friend. So I hope that I can find some more friends in Vancouver that want to lift with me. Oh, look at these muscles. She's asleep. Okay, now it's time to go back to work and finish packing up and getting ready for leaving tomorrow. I'm not ready. See, the old me would have been more than okay with this. It's not that much stuff. We can do it. We have a whole day to do it. The other part of me right now is like hardcore about to explode. Like it just gets so emotional, can't handle anything, and I think it's just like some straight up PTSD from the last time that we had to move and how horrible, because that was the beginning of our whole move from New Zealand back to here. It was not a good time. It was lumped into the worst day of my life when really it was a few days rolled into one. So I don't know, it just feels like we have been working all day long, and then I look around and it feels like nothing has changed. It's that exact same feeling. I'm trying not to freak out, but it's like, are we gonna do it? Is it ever gonna get done? And then it's also tricky because it's like, we're not just packing to move. I feel like that would be easy and simple, but it's also like, we're packing up certain things for long term, and then we're packing some of the stuff up because we're camping for the next couple of days, and so like we need those more accessible. And so there's like these layers of packing. I'm just going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm gonna lose my mind. We were just out here a few hours ago, and now it's crazy. It's so pretty though. I love when storms roll in. You want some? We're just saying her last goodbyes. It's so sad. She's eating, but the way to make this work the easiest and fastest possible is you have a few bags that are just like untouchable. So like we packed some bags with the intention of not opening them until we got to Vancouver. So it's like kitchen stuff and a few little decor items, and so like obviously we're not going to need those until we get a house and like get settled and everything. So that is my biggest tip. If you ever find yourself in this situation, just have a couple bags that you're actually functionally living out of during your transient time. The rest is all just kind of put away and secured.
Done.
It has been a day, huh? Wow, that was a lot, huh? That was a big day. But we just finished up packing. We just finally got through it all. I don't know, there were some very overwhelming moments. We've done it. We somehow managed to do it. It always feels so simple in the beginning, like, oh, we just have a few bags to pack up. It's not that much. And then once you're in the midst of it, it feels like you will never get through it. You will never make any progress. And then it's like all day long you look around and it feels like nothing's changing. There's still so much stuff everywhere. But we did it. We packed everything up, loaded it onto the car. I cleaned up pretty much everything that we can tonight, and then I'll just like whip up the last few things tomorrow morning, like our sheets and all those good things. It's emotionally exhausting to go through this again. Hopefully this might be our last. Well, I mean, we will probably go and get an Airbnb for a month, and then we'll have to move after that. But that's moving from somewhere in Vancouver to somewhere in Vancouver. So that should be easy peasy. On one hand, it feels like we have way too much stuff. On the other hand, not that much stuff. Like, I've talked about this many times, but we are pretty minimalist. I feel like it's almost a fake title because it's like forced minimalism. I feel like is what our actual title should be. We are forced minimalist. Like, we move so often that it's not worth the headache and the pain and turmoil of carrying so much actual like belongings. And so we end up purging and purging and purging, and that's why we don't have that much, and that's why I don't have any sentimental attachment to a lot of things. I don't mind I don't throw it away. I donate good stuff back to the thrift store because I've also been the benefactor of many good things at the thrift store. So I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of cyclical. What you get, you can re-get. Yeah, it's just not worth trying to hold on to everything and to lose your mind. So I do love this. I love that we can pack up everything we own in a day. I love that we can put it all in our van, and that is our U-Haul. Like, we don't have to rent any other kind of vehicle. We don't need anybody else's help in the sense of like, we don't need to borrow anybody else's truck or anything. Everything we own, just like that, packed away, and now we can move ourselves. So, whew, I am drained, but I'm also so excited because I've mentioned it a few times in this video, but I haven't like actually gone through our itinerary. So tomorrow morning we're gonna wake up and we're gonna go to Bryce Canyon National Park. I love that place. This will be my second place I've gone. We actually have some family that has a house down there, so we're gonna be staying the night there, and then the next day we'll get up and go see Kolob. We're just gonna say hi and bye, and then we're gonna drive over to Joshua Tree National Park, which none of us have been to. We looked up the weather and it's supposed to be perfect. And then we actually booked a camp spot there, so we're gonna go camping. Well, we'll get there in like the late afternoon, the evening, and we'll do a little hike and then camp, wake up the next morning, do another little hike, and then we're gonna just drive the rest of the way over to LA, and then we'll get to his sister's house, and yeah, we'll spend a week and a half there, and it should be really fun. I have lots of things I'm looking forward to doing there. I'm looking forward to kind of heading to the final destination. I feel like I keep sighing because I am just so... we'll see how much of my sanity is intact by the end, but I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to start this adventure. Are you ready? You look tired too. You're rubbing your eyes. Oh no, what am I gonna do? But yeah, seriously, I just hope everything goes off well, because if it does, I think it'll be an amazing trip, and we have the energy and stamina to do what we have planned. If somebody has a blowout or vomits all over their car seat, what am I gonna do? No, it'll be good. This is why it's really good to have a support person with you. So me and Billy will be able to boost each other up, as we always have. Anyways, I'm gonna quit babbling on. Thank you so much for watching this video. I feel like it was a little all over the place, but I'm gonna end it here. All right, see you when I see you. I hope you're holding on to your pants for this trip. It's gonna be exciting one way or another. All right, bye-bye. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, bye.